Hello everybody, welcome back to more Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. In the last episode, we got to Mount Crockpot. That's what I'm going to call it, I don't care. Now, as you can see over there, if you look to the left, we have some new icons up on the screen. We have the current ammo we have on my tank, and all of my crew members. Currently, we're taking the Platypunk, Swootsy, and the Hammerhood up with us, so we're going to take them. Now, we want to actually upgrade our tank because we're here, so we might as well... Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah. So yes, we want to upgrade our slime and tank some more HP, which is pretty good. Because we have a ton of money, because when I was grinding for enemies off-screen, which is pretty nice, you got a ton of cash too, which is good. Now, this isn't the only thing you're going to be using cash for. There's a ton of stuff you actually use the cash for in the game. 290 HP. We're getting there. Nah. See, I think this is a good idea, throwing this. I might post it on Twitter, see if people actually like this layout eventually. Or upgrade. I'll explain more of hitting enemies later when we actually want to talk to people in town, but for now... Different, I guess I could edit stuff out, I'm just lazy and don't feel like editing. If I don't have to. I guess that's more of the way I'm feeling like it is. If I don't have to edit, I don't want to. Which is fair. And so far this year, I haven't super had to edit anything, which is good. Which saves me time. Which lets me help produce videos a lot faster. Sure, I guess we'll collect the Platypunk. It can't hurt. Grab more of these Chimera Wings. They're actually pretty helpful. Simply because they let us take. Now, if you see up there, there's still that thing. Now, there's an enemy up there. You can actually redo tank fights in this game, which is actually pretty cool. But we're not going to do that. I just wanted to show that it existed. Nope, get caught. Get hit, idiot. Cash in a Platypunk and get out of here. So what are our numbers on our monsters? We should be getting high. 9 of those and 13 of those. We're getting there up to 30, which is good. I'm not going to go for all gold statues. I just kind of want to get all the crew members so we can show off everyone in their fights and stuff like that. But for now, we can actually use it to collect a few things. So if you remembered back here, there was a bit of a puzzle we're going to need to solve. We're going to be needing a bomb rock, an imp that just completely moves. And we're going to be needing a large weight. We're going to collect you because we're actually running low on these guys. Idiot. And we're gonna need a weight, so we gotta find a weight. Yeah, we have the wings here. We might as well collect some things because it makes life a little easier. Pardon me, you don't matter to me right now. I'm gonna run back here because I know there was another imp down here. You're down here though, so I'm gonna collect you. All we have left is the 1,000 ton weight, I believe. Am I correct? Yeah, we need to find a weight. More imps, always helpful. Don't drop them. Because otherwise you'll be hurting. Let's go find 1,000 ton weight. Now we could go further back for it, but I don't really feel like going back. Don't feel like going farther back. So let's head up here. We find another slime, which isn't 1,000 ton weight, but pretty good. Well, roller dash. Perhaps that's how you get into those piggy banks. Shook up. Yes, it's true. Because we try to hit it with the Blaster Blast, it doesn't actually do anything, so... We'll talk about this a little later. But for now, let's get out of here, because we have all our troops we need. It's nice it would be to collect them. We don't really need to collect them yet. Because really our main target is a 1,000 ton weight. Which actually I know where that is, so we're going to go pause and go grab that. I'll be right back. We're also going to drop off this guy. Oh! It's trying to start the record again. We got everything. Woof! That was scary. Anyways, now that we've got everything, we can open up this door and make it to our next tank battle. So let's cash in all our junk, dodge you, get you on the train, and let's get out of here. Good stuff. We're getting our numbers up. Because yeah, we're going to need to collect creatures. I'll be doing them off camera, thankfully, most of the time. But, because we have this song going, that means something important's up here. It's our Slivel. Bluthwai, I've been waiting for you. On this key, you're going to beat me first. Not that you stand much of a chance. Call a slime tank and take on Slivel? Yes, we do. Not as much of a pushover as the rest of the pleb. Hope you didn't have any plans tonight, Fluteware, because this is the end of the road. Is he Slivel? Fights by himself. The Schwartzen tank. Schwartzman's tank? The anti-hero of Slimania. Which does lead to something interesting. We're actually going to be spending, immediately, we're going to be sending the Platypunk, not Platypunk, we're going to be sending the Hammergood to target their commander. Meanwhile, me, Platypunk, and Swootsy over here are actually going to fight, because this is actually somewhat of an interesting fight. Simply because they don't have extra fighters. It's just him. So we send the Hammergood over there, the Hammergood start doing some damage. It'll distract him and keep him going. I don't like that my computer's slowing down for this. But you see, because the boomerangs had nothing to target, they actually just kind of flew off and did nothing. See, he's got some real powerful ammo, which is really scary. Which is why we're sending good old Hammerhood over there to distract him. See, 28 on that damage, which is quite a lot. This is quite the fight. I forget what the Chimera Wing does in combat. I don't think it does too much. Its real use is actually, if I believe, for pushing people back to their tanks if they invade you. You can send them back, I believe. Fortunately, though, we're going to have to wait a little while for Hammerhood to actually start doing stuff of effectiveness. What are you up to? You're going to fire up the upper cannon. Block some of these shots, and this is quite the fight. He's really going to be putting us through the fight, because he's, like I said, that strong. Now he has a unique ammo type that's showing off now, is the sword, which does a lot of damage, which is just damage, and the shield, which does also a lot. Now, thankfully, the shield is not a very hard item. It doesn't do much damage, but the real problem with the shield is it prevents any other ammo from getting through. So you're definitely going to have to watch out for that. See, it's only going to do like one. Yeah, it's more of a unique item more than an actual combat item. Now, if we get here quick. Pop, pop. Oh, they still got to throw through. These are definitely some of the hardest fights. Now, a strategy you can actually do is send out the tank metal. What are you doing, Hammerhood? Oh, he dropped his hammer finally. He got hit. Yeah, thankfully the Hammerhood's over there just kind of to distract, which is helpful. No, though this is one of the most competent enemies we have to fight, so he isn't going to be doing a crazy amount, but he is definitely helping. But we want to upset the take orders. Yes, unfortunately when the Hammerhood does lose his hammer, though, he can't make any orders. He just kind of runs around like an idiot most of the time, which is a problem. Which does suck. Now we can't command the Hammerhood for a little while. Thankfully, though, the Hammerhood, honestly, I think it's more dangerous without the hammer. I'll be completely honest. When the Hammerhood comes back, we're going to send him to actually fire like crazy, have him help out. Yeah, the Hammerhood's more of a unique party member. I don't super recommend the Hammerhood as a party member. But he is helpful enough. So for now, because we have this actually going, we're gonna send Platypunk with me over to help infiltrate and sabotage. And when Hammerhood comes back, he's gonna help target the commander, help me get through here. But that does leave Swootsy just to fire for us, which is gonna be the real trouble. See if we can get through there without killing us. Got cuts coming into my tank. Now you see, actually, we can't destroy anything of his, and he actually makes us go up forward. Help target the commander. Thankfully, Hammer did do some destruction over here, which is nice. And thankfully, we got some backup coming here. But unfortunately, let's show off Slivel a little bit. He actually has the unique form of something similar to the Elastoblast, but he's able to attack very quickly. Which is kind of neat. You can defeat him if you want to. It's hard, but I don't recommend it. Unfortunately, yeah, when the Hammerhead does get hit, the Hammerhead kind of just runs around just throwing stuff. So unfortunately, the enemies aren't too troubling. The big thing that they give us is the ability to actually break part of the tank. And you see Slab is going to be coming in here with us to kind of hit us. Thankfully, if you're careful, you can avoid them and quickly chuck through their HP. Truck through this part of the tank. Good job, Sweetsy, you're doing it. Look at you go. And because he's too busy being distracted by our teammates, we broke it. And we got a sword. Always helpful. So your friends are helping you in battle now. Catch on fast. Here, call it a prize if you want. You win this time. Usually the Mount Krakatoa key. Next time we meet, though, make sure you're ready. Hey. I need a struggle, young lad, to get me out of this chest. Thank you, lad. Good God, it's the key you got there. That's the key to old Mount Krakatoa ruins, isn't it? I'm sure you're hoping to meet the great Crockpot. I'll show you the way then. Thankfully, he warps us right over to it, which is nice. We don't have to do all the walking back. Open the door. The plow might be through there, though, so be careful now, lad. Now, with this key, we now have access to the second half of Mount Krakatoa. Which I guess means I should have done that this during the last episode, but Let's get in here and make some more progress, shall we? Now then, we have a warp here, we'll take it, why not? But the real prize of all of Mount Krakatoa isn't any slime, it isn't the crockpot itself, it is this. Meet the Slime Knight. Press the Y button to attack. We can now just attack for a bit more of a unique combat experience. We'll be using this Platypunk as an example. Now, yes, whenever you do have the Slime Knight on you, you'll just attack it at whatever height he is, which I don't think, ever comes up. Thankfully, the Slime Knight can break these things, but yeah, the Slime Knight's very cool for combat. It's fun. It helps getting enemies on your back, so you can carry the stuff back. Thank you. Now, eventually, the Slime Knight does have its own problems. But it's really fun to just run around and use. We're definitely going to be putting one of these in our tank. We're definitely taking one of these back. It's also useful for crafting, but it can also break these, which is good. Man, my shoulder hurts from just laying poorly today. Ugh, I hate it. Got another Chimera Wing, which is good. Let me look at the map here, that's clearly optional. Let's go that way first. I don't really want to spend my time on the Platypunk. I don't want to spend my Chimera Wing on that. And see, there's a ton of imps here. Like, a metric shit ton of imps. But we also have a ton of these. Oh, no. Yeah, they'll usually end up defeating themselves before you even get a chance to really use the Chimera Wings. But I do recommend using them, because it's very helpful. to get these enemies back if you can. But for now, we'll send you back to get a ton of cash. Now, they did mention doing something with this. We're going to take you back with that. Make her win here. Now, yes, you can't actually bring anyone in here, which kind of sucks. So let's send them back, and actually let's head in here and do our last... Let's do this tank battle, and this will be good to end the episode. Sizzling sausages! You came all this way. You're pretty good, but you're no match for... You're no match for my tank, sucker! Blow the warrior flute, and summon the sliming tank for our last fight of the day. A fortnight. Not too weak. Oh, he said the funny word. He said Fortnite. Anyways, let's get our crude fight. We're gonna have fire like crazy on both these guys, which means we're kind of gonna get some random ammunition going up places. Be very careful with the Hammerhood. Because the Hammerhood drops an item, he is gonna be having a bad time. Now, the Hammerhood actually has a bit more strength than the Platypunk, so we can hold 2 items. This is another introduction to the Iron Shield. Which means I think I picked a bad ammo type to have the Platypunk in. Not the Platypunk. The Hammerhood. Because we have a bunch of these weights, we can easily make the Hammerhood knock over. This is definitely one of the more harder ones. Definitely one of the harder fights to do. Because of all the bonus ammunition this guy, all the good ammunition the Drakkies have. And I definitely didn't pick the best team for the job here. Let's see. Making me fire like crazy just means they're not going to really pick what tank. They're just going to pick cannons at random. What the fuck are you doing? Whatever. Guess the Platypunk is ammo now. Look at the Platypunk's heading over there. Reminds us of him infiltrating sabotage. I definitely remember getting the hammer. I remember the Hammerhood for some reason. I don't know why. I hear you. I'll mix it up in their tank, which is helpful. So yeah, the Platypunk's over there to kind of do some damage, so he'll be helpful enough. I mean, he got chucked out of the tank. As we experience more slowdown, eventually, in later projects will hopefully be fixed when I don't have a better computer, but I've been wanting to cover this game for a bit, so it's fun. I'm kind of happy we're not doing it on stream. Thankfully, their little weights, their spike balls over there are pretty slow, so it's nice and easy to get them filled through. Then again, so is our 1,000-ton weights, which is also kind of an issue. It is nice to have my ammo there, so I don't have to, like, just look over there. I can quickly look at what my ammo types are. You know, for what it's worth. I just find that funny, just immediately going to target the Drakki, which is just funny to me. Platypunk's resurrected. Come back to fire like crazy. We might as well have you come with us. Man, I love this song. I am sad we never got the 3DS sequel in America. That makes me very sad. I wanted to play that. Maybe when I have a better computer, I can play the translated version people made. But yeah, keep firing. There isn't much to say for this fight. It's kind of like, it's interesting because he has the shield and the iron balls. Now, if you want to, you can actually go over there and steal ammunition and stuff. Which I'll probably do that in a later fight. Just run over to the other enemy tank and mess around in there. Do some real damage and keep them from firing. Because you could be a real pain in the ass and let your just teammates do all the combat for you. Yeah, definitely I'm probably going to remove some of these weights between episodes. Probably thinking that's what I'm going to change up my ammo types for. Because again, it's like building the perfect card deck. You kind of have to think about it and test it out sometimes, see if there's problems in the kernels. Because like, yeah, these weights do a ton of damage, but they also slow down everyone on the team, which sucks. Nope. And they cause problems like that. Oh, don't want to hit the platypunk. Not the platypunk. The hammer is going to be a problem. Yeah, every time we get to the end of here, we might as well send everyone over there to help do combat. So let's mess up their tank. Go, my hammerhood friend, go! Ow. So then we got our full crew heading over here, mostly everyone but Suitsi, because Suitsi's able to defend the tank. He's going to be doing most of the tank defense. Let's head in here and do some real damage, because the commander is going to be taking out the main group. And as you see, this one has a unique layout of only having the one defense HP defender, but it doesn't have the extra wall, which is kind of weird that it only has the one engine here. It's a very weird tank design. I don't know why there's only the one tank things here. Oh no, he dropped his hammer, didn't he? Yeah, he did. That's unfortunate. It's a bit of a weird tank. I don't know what the actual, like, purpose of this tank is to use for advantages. There isn't much. It's kind of like a real easy tank to get through. But with that, we'll break the heart of the engine. And the fight is over. And we get a shield. Thank you. The blob. Oh shit, Murphy's here. 1 second. Let's cash in our things and end this episode, shall we? Sorry for getting interrupted. Return to town, yes. In the next episode, we're going to be finishing out Mount Krakatoa. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.